ברשות מוריי ורבותיי, with the permission of Hashem, as you know, בעזרת Hashem, with the help of Hashem, as many times I told you that Pesach, it's a holiday, a first holiday of joy, freedom, loving each other, helping each other, helping those who cannot afford. Pesach is not only for rich people, Pesach is for the poor people as well, which we must help them. We must make sure that they have what to eat. And on Pesach we read the Haggadah. And the Haggadah, the Torah talk, the Haggadah talk about these four kinds of people. The Hacham, the Tzaddik, the intelligent man who believe in Hashem, and they ask to understand. And there is the Rasha. Rasha is the one that he don't want to understand, he don't care, he don't believe, he wants just to do business. He will do everything to understand about business, to understand about everything, but when you talk to him about God, about Hashem, he will answer you, I'm not interested, don't tell me about that. And always he will talk to you about anything, but he will tell you, don't talk to me about religion. And there is the Tam. The Tam is that he believes in everything. And there is the Tam, and there is another kind of Jew, Jew that he doesn't know how to ask questions. So you have to teach him about questions. Okay, this is four kinds of Jews: the Hacham, the Rasha, the Tam, and the one who don't know. He don't have questions because he never studied Torah, he believed, but so you have to teach him. The question that I heard this week is, the Rasha, the Hacham, he has questions, but you want to understand. But the Rasha, he has questions, and the Haggadah did not tell us what kind of answer to give to the Rasha. To the Hacham, he asks questions, you give him answers. The Tam, he has questions, you give him answers. The one who has no questions, but he believes in God, so teach him to ask questions and give him the answers. But the Rasha, he has questions, but the Haggadah, the Rabbi said, don't answer him, ignore him. Why? Why we're not allowed to give him answers? The Haggadah said, break his tooth. I mean, can you imagine if a Rasha curse me, if a Rasha curse God, I will give him a punch and I will break his teeth? It's not normal. I mean, how can you do that? But give him an answer. You know, I would like to tell you something. The answer is, a Rasha, what does it mean, a Rasha? A Rasha, that means it's somebody who don't want to learn. He don't want to know what any answer that you will give him, he will not accept it because he focuses only on what he has in mind. So, Bemet, I'm telling you, a lot of times there is people that they came to complain. They give me, why God did that? So I start to talk to them, and they don't want to listen to me. Just why? They fire me with why? Okay, thank you. Now, you come with question. Let me give you an answer, and they will not accept my answers. They will not accept my answers. I saw a lady this week. She's 100-year-old. And she was in the Shoah. Most of her family passed away in the Shoah. And she came to Argentina. And with her family, they were not religious. And Baruch Hashem today, her family become very, very religious. And I was in her house on Sunday, and I gave her a bracha and a glass of water. I was so happy to see the way she was doing the bracha. She lost all her family. A lot of her family died in the Shoah. And then she see the hand of Hashem. She has no questions. Her family has no questions. And I made sure that Pesach was clean. And she was happy that she was to pass Pesach on a kosher home. With no questions. But there was another family, they have a lot of problems. And I asked them, what about Pesach? Would you have the bread on the table? The answer was yes. But you know you're not allowed. Yeah, but our parents, they have questions about God. Why other families pass away in the Shoah? So I said, okay, your parents have questions, but you don't have questions. Because you come to me, look, I am a rabbi, I have a white beard, you want a bracha? I don't sell brachot, I don't sell blessings. I bless you with the name of Hashem. So you believe, yes, we believe in Hashem. So I said, so Baruch Hashem, you are not like your parents. So why the bread is on the table on Pesach? And he looked at his wife. Yeah, he's right. And he said, Rabbi David, we will change this year. So you see, this man is not a Rasha. Because you want to know, you want to understand. He's like Tam. He's a good Jew. A Rasha is the one that he don't want to listen to answers. Always he wants just bombard with questions. But okay, you have questions. Even scientific, there is questions, and we fight to find answers. There is no questions without answers. There is answers. Sometimes there is no answers. So my friend, that's why in the Haggadah, the Rasha, he asked about Hashem. He asked, מה העבודה הזאת לכם? לכם ולא לו. Why you do Pesach? Why you do the sacrifice of Pesach? Why you eat matzot? Why you don't eat bread? Okay, listen, Come on, come on. I give you answer. No, why this? Why God? Why did that? You know what is the answer? Give him a punch in his face. What does that mean? Not a punch with the hand, just give him a smile. You can beat a man with a smile. Answer don't give him because he will not accept it. But you want to kill him, give him a smile. A lot of times people who ask me questions, and when I see that they don't want to answer me, I just look at them and I smile to them. Usually, when he bombards you with questions and he sees that you don't answer him and you smile at him, he becomes angry. He becomes angry. So he's tough. He become he shows his tough. He's not happy when you don't answer him because he wants you to answer him. Maybe you will agree with him. Yes, you're right. You're right. Good. You're my friend. But when I don't answer him, that means I don't agree with you and I laugh at him. That is the answer. Let him with his questions because he don't want answers. This is the real answer. The answer for the Russia who ask questions against God. The answer is, don't give him an answer. Just smile at him. Give him a smile, that's it. He will understand. I tell you something. There is people, sometimes they come to tell me, yes, Rabbi, we always come to you for blessings and nothing happened good. Why? Do I have an answer for that? Like a man, he told me that he came to see me and he gave me a donation for his wife that she has a cancer. And he went to all over the world, big doctors, and he spent over $1 million for doctors. And he came, he said, then he came, no doctor helped him, but after he came to me, but we came to see you and we give you a donation, and nothing happened to my wife. And I asked him, how much you give me? What was your donation? How much you give me? He said, I don't remember. Yes, you remember, because I saw you a few times. You never give me nothing. Maybe once you give me something. If I do remember, you give me $18. You spend millions for your wife. You don't go to ask the doctors that they talk your money. But to me, you come to ask that you give me money. Well, how much you give me? $18. For $18 you come to tell me why God. Why don't you see the doctors that you spend and all the plane that you took in first class to go to see the doctors? Why don't tell them to give you back the money? Why don't tell them all the money that you give them? And why your wife, she's not well? To me, you know why? Because you don't believe in Hashem. If you really believe in Hashem, you will not talk like that. He looked at me. He said, I'm sorry. To him, I gave him an advice, an answer. Because for me, this man is not a Rasha. He wants to understand, so I gave him an answer. So, there is 4 kinds of Jews. A Jew that is Hacham, is intelligent, and he believes in God. But he has questions, so give him an answer. The Rasha is the opposite. He will bombard you with questions, but he don't want answers. Because he focused only on because he wanted to just to make you angry. He would so don't give him an answer. The only answer you can give him, because he don't want answers, he would just attack you with questions. I'm telling you, a lot of times people they come to see me, I thought they came for a bracha, but they don't come for a bracha. They just come to argue with me. So I don't answer them. If somebody wants to ask him a question about Torah, it should be polite to give him an answer. But people that they want just to attack you, aggressive, they're aggressive. Don't answer them. Just give them a smile. That smile is the answer. Yes, my friend. Yes, my friend. My friend, I would like just to tell you something. Yesterday I was in Argentina, and there was a man that he started to complain about his wife, that she don't keep Shabbat, and she don't listen to the Kiddush, and she put the light on. And he said, Rabbi, I give her money, I give her everything, and why she do that to me? She knows that I respect Shabbat. So I looked at the wife, to the woman, I said, for Shlom Bayit, no Shabbat. She said, no. Rabbi, I keep Nida. I go to the mikveh. I said, very good. I'm proud of you. So, but it's good to respect Shabbat as well. So you know what was her answer? No. Because when I respect Nida, all the time he want to touch me, he want to push me to do a sin with him, and I don't let him. I was shocked. I looked at him. I don't understand you, sir. You respect Shabbat, you don't let your wife to respect Nida. It's not fair. He said, well, Rabbi, I have a big Yitzhara. I said, you have a Yitzhara? Who have no Yitzhara? It's your fault. When you respect your wife, when she's Nida, maybe she will listen to you to respect Shabbat. You cannot live like that. You cannot be Rasha and Tzaddik. It's no good. Or decide, or you are a Tzaddik, or you are Rasha, or you are Tam, or you are Shino Ishol. There is 4 kinds of Jews. You cannot be a Jew that you want to be a Rasha and a Tzaddik. No. You respect Shabbat, and you want your wife to respect Shabbat. On the other hand, she respects well Nida, and you don't let her to respect Nida. It's not fair. It's no good. This is Pesach. Pesach is you have to jump. You have to decide what it is your future. Pesach, you have to decide what you are, what you want to be. This is Pesach. Pesach, you have to jump forward. My friend, Be'ezat Hashem, on Pesach there is Shvei Shel Pesach, when the Jews crossed the sea. Big miracle. Yitro, he was a goy. He heard this miracle. Wow. He was shocked. He shocked. And he was so happy. He realized that Hashem can do everything. Rashi said, Vayishma what Yitro heard, and the Rashi said, he heard Kriyat Yamsuf when the Jews crossed the sea. Hashem, it's incredible to see few millions of people to cross the sea divided. It's a miracle. The Gemara and Zevahim that put it, when Hashem gave the Torah to the Jews, all the Jews, they said Na'aseh V'nishma. The world was paralyzed, and all nations they came to Bil'am, And they told him, what's going on? We're listening. Something is going on in the world. So Bilam, he told them, well, Hashem, God, he gives the Torah to the Jews. So all the Goyim said, oh, may Hashem, he bless the Jews, that he gives them the Torah, and they accepted the Torah. But the question is, the whole world, they were happy that the Jews received the Torah. And they remained Rishaim. They did not change. Only one changed, Yitro. So the question is, why everybody came? Why nobody, why nobody came? Why only Yitro? Vayishma Yitro, Vayavo. Only one he heard, Matan Torah. Only one heard what Hashem did to the Jews. The Keatim Suf, Mehemet Amalek, or the miracles that Hashem did to the Jews in Egypt and outside Egypt. Only one. Yitro. Only one. And especially the whole world, if you read as Hashem Moshe, Shamu Ami Migazon, Hashush Bipelash, as Nebalol Edom, the whole world heard the miracles that Hashem did to the biggest nation of the world, Egypt. And no one came. Only Yitro came. Why? I mean, why? After that, Hashem gave the Torah to the Jews, and the whole world saw that Hashem paralyzed the world. And people were amazed. And they came to Bilam, they said to Bilam, what's going on? Because when Hashem said, Anochi, I am, the Ten Commandments, they heard Anochi. Why did he not come? Hashem he gives 10 commandments to the Jews. 10. But I have another question. When the 10 commandments, there is not this commandment, love your neighbors like yourselves. My friend, I would like to tell you this. Yitro, listen to this, huh? Yitro was a big priest. He was a priest, big priest. Everybody respected him. And he left everything. He wanted to convert himself. And this is, I would like you to say something. A lot of times, I give a shiur of Torah. I give a lecture. And people are amazing. Fabulous, fantastic rabbi. Oh, it's fabulous to say. They were excited. But after they forgot. I mean, when you listen to something that excites you, you want to be now to do the same. When I talk to you about Torah and that excites you, so join the Torah. Join the Torah people, which it's exciting, you love it. And that was with Yitro. When Yitro heard all the miracles, he was excited, but he knows that if he don't do a move, he will forget. He will become a cold man. So quick he came. All nations, they heard what Hashem, he did. They were all excited, but they said, well, okay, maybe tomorrow we'll join the Jews, we'll join this religion. And the meantime they forgot. And the meantime the Tzara, he put them in their, where they belong. Every Jew, every man could be like Yitro, intelligent, and you can hear something that's exciting about God. But if you don't run away, if you don't run right away to start to respect Torah mitzvot, he will become a cold man. He will forget. Yitro, when he heard what Hashem did for him, for the Jews, he did not wait. Because he knows, if he waits, that Sarah can make him forget. All the whole world, they heard all the miracles, all the miracles. What they said, well, wait and see. A lot of times people say, wait and see, wait and see. Yitro did not say wait and see. When he heard the miracles that Hashem did to the Jews, right away he stand up, and he went to the desert. He didn't wait and see. The Jews, when they saw Hashem, when Hashem when they crossed the sea, they saw a lot of miracles. They said, Ze'eli ve'anvihu. Hashem, we're excited about you. We love you. Look what you did to us. Thank you, Hashem. If you read as Hashem Moshe, this beautiful song that we repeat every day in the tefillah, it's so beautiful, this song, full of emunah. And the Jews, they were so excited, so happy. And they saw the praises of Hashem. They were happy. Quick, they started to prepare themselves to receive the Torah. What the Jews saw in Egypt, in the sea, in Kriyat Yamsuf, the nations as well, they feel it, they saw something, because all the waters of the world, they become glass. And Bilam, he told the nations about the miracles that Hashem is doing to the Jews. And they were excited. Like Yitro was excited, but Yitro came right away. There was a man that he was in love with one woman, and he did everything to buy her heart with money, with presents, and he gave to the shatranim a lot of money just that the family will accept him. And they did accept him at the end, and they got married. And that was, I'm telling you, the whole world was surprised. And that's because he wasn't fancy, he wasn't handsome, and she accepted him. And then, for his business, he was traveling. He traveled a lot. He has his private plane and everything. And always he was in touch with his wife. Yeah. But one day, his wife, she decided to divorce him. So the family said, why? He said, well, first, I didn't want to marry him. He buy me with money, with presents. And now that he is not here, I don't see him. I am not excited to stay with him. So we give him an advice to that man. Don't travel. Stay till you have children. And if you travel, take her with you. You see, my friend, sometimes people, they're excited to have something, and when they have it, they become cold. And then, you may lose it. It's like a man who becomes rich. If he don't keep his money well, he will lose it. He will regret it. If he just spend, he don't care what he's doing, he becomes poor man. And he will lose, and all his money, all his business will go bankrupt. somebody will buy it, somebody will use it. When a Jew realizes there is God, don't wait and see. Connect yourself to God. Pesach, it's, you discover who's Hashem, and that's it. Don't wait and see. If I will start to prepare myself to receive the Torah, to love more Hashem or not, or I wait a little bit, no. Don't wait, right away. This is it. It was exciting that everybody. The problem with everybody, they did not come right away. He came right away. They said, we will wait and see. Israel said, no, I don't want to see. I go right away. Before this is Kriyat Yam Suf ve'Amalek. Amalek is the Yetzirah, who make you cold with the Yetzirah. The Yetzirah, I don't want to lose a customer. When he said the Yetzirah, somebody want to do Teshuvah, right away, he start to call him, to put doubt in his head. I know a lot of people, they become, they do Teshuvah, they start to do Shabbat, eat kosher, but after, they don't go to synagogue to listen some Jewish lectures. And at the end, they forget everything. Yes, sir. You understand? This is a big problem. There is some people who said that he came before Matan Torah, and there is some rabbis who said no, he came after Matan Torah. After Matan Torah, that means that when everybody was excited, he didn't wait and see, came right away. And the nations, even after Matan Torah, they did not come. They did not come before Matan Torah, they did not come. They said, well, okay, we'll wait and see, we'll wait. And because the nations, they did not have the zechut, the merit to receive the Torah. So they remained all divided. Nations, there are always fights between them. The Jews. That's why Hashem, he did not write in the Ten Commandments, love your neighbors like you. You know why? Because the Jews left Egypt, from the exit of Egypt till Matan Torah, during those 50 days, they were be'ahadut. They repaired all bad things. They were like one person. That was normal. Hashem, he did not need to write, to declare in the Ten Commandments, love your neighbors like yourself. Why? Because they were, all of them, they were united. Because Hashem, he did not give them the Torah if they are not united. And because they were united, Hashem said, now that you are united, I don't need to give you this commandment. Now I give you the Torah. Oh, how much is very important to be united. It was a big decision for Yitro to leave all his belonging, all his world, just to come to the desert to receive Torah mitzvot. And when he arrived there, to the desert, he starts to ask Moshe, tell me now the real story. I heard, Vaishma, a lot of things, people that they saw. Now tell me, from the first first people who saw miracles. And can you imagine every Jew he came to Israel telling him his experience, and he was excited. There was a woman told me yesterday, and when I was in Argentina, it was a very, very experienced story that she told me that I think I wrote it. I think I wrote the story somewhere. It's sorry, I don't find it. Let's see. I don't find it. But if after all what I told you now, the Haggadah is to explain to you how many kind of people there is, how many kind of Jewish people there is, Tzaddik, the Hacham, the Rasha, the Tam, Shinu, that is all. Among all these, there is the people who are Tam. They have no questions. Yet you need to tell him he is ignorant. So you have to teach him. This is the time. And this woman, she came with her husband that they could not have children. And she came for a bracha. And I remember she told me, I don't know if I have to believe you or not, but I know one thing. I believe in God. But please, Rabbi, I would like to come next year to give you good news. I don't want one, I want two. I was shocked. I see in front of me a woman that she's not religious, but she believes in Hashem. And she don't want one, she wants two. Why the doctor said she cannot have children. I told her, well, if you believe in God, you pray to Hashem. She said, well, give me strength. I said, no, you get the strength. That was in Argentina this week. And she came this week with 2 children. She said, introduce you, he's my boys. Now I want a girl. So you see, Rasha will not do that. Rasha, if the doctors would tell him, you cannot have children, he will not come to see me. You know why? Because he has a lot of questions. And those questions will stop him to come to see me, to ask me a bracha from Hashem. Because otherwise, he lost. He wants to remain. He is the winning. He is the winner. How he considers himself he is the winner? Because he has a question that he has no answer. And no one can give him answer. Not that no one can give him answer, it's because he don't want to give to no one the opportunity to give him the answer. So he's a Rasha. And it's so easy to find a solution. But he don't want. I saw in a book, Pilpola the writer, there is a book that his name is Pilpola the writer. He said, he's a rabbi that he was in the Shoah, and he said this. He said, unfortunately, after the Shoah, 6 million of Jews, they pass away, they die with cruel, you know, by the Nazi, terrible. And of course, unfortunately, there's a lot of people who started to believe in Hashem because of this. So he said this, he said the book, the people at the he said, of course there is no answer why that happened. But maybe not by disconnect themselves from God, they will find an answer, but disconnecting themselves from God, they will have no answer, and they will only suffer, because somebody that has no answer is suffering. But maybe they should do the contrary. They should connect themselves to Hashem. Maybe they will find an answer. And what it is the answer? This is the good will. You cannot ask to God, why you did that, why you did that. But they want to justify that there is no God, so they have a question. If there is God, why he did that? And for that there is no answer. Because there is no answer, so there is no God. Shalom. How you talk like that? But the same people, for Yizkor, they will go to say Kaddish. So, contradiction. On one hand, you say Kaddish to Hashem. Kaddish is for the greatness of Hashem. And on the other hand, you don't believe on Him. That's not fair. That's not intelligent. This is Pesach. Pesach is to go right away. Jump. Go forward. You have questions. Okay, you will find answers. Just study Torah. That way on Pesach there is questions, in Sukkot there is no question. Because in Sukkot you have already Torah. And besides this, if you did sins, Averot, so Hashem forgave you. On Rosh Hashanah and Kippur, in Sukkot you are with the Avot HaKadoshim, with Hashem. If you feel yourself sitting in the Sukkah with Hashem, of course you have your questions. And not to have questions at all, don't wait and see. Move on, carry on. God bless you, and again, Hag Sameach.